Hi everybody, Kris here. What you are about to listen to is the audio from our Too Many Games 2016 panel, the Buy Something Will Ya competition. So naturally there's going to be a few bits of it that you can't really relate to too closely because you don't have the pictures of the things that we're doing the competition with. But immediately after it, we do the 10, 20, 30. The reason for this little intro is because, the audio isn't spectacular. It's it's listenable, but it's not up to our usual standards. So I guess just kind of apologizing in advance for that. But I do wanted to thank once again everybody who came out to the panel, and thank everybody who's listening to this show now. And our usual, regularly scheduled, programmed Stone Age Gamer shall resume next week. So thanks again for listening, and enjoy.
Good evening and welcome to episode 208 of the Stone Age Gamer podcast for the week of June 29th, 2018. I am Kris Randazzo, and joining me tonight is Gun of the Patriots, Dan Ryan.
Good evening.
And walking kimono cosplay, Dean DeFalco.
Always happens.
We're here live at Too Many Games 2018, and apparently you all are too, which is fantastic. I'm so happy to see each and every one of you here. We have done our annual... Yeah, I know.
That's not what my script says.
Yeah, I realize now that I have last week's script written. I didn't finish writing show notes. So I'm just going to ad-lib
Who needs them?
Because, yeah, who needs them, right? Not me. So what we're going to do is what we usually do here is we, here at Too Many Games, we walk around the show floor and we do what we call the Buy Something Will Ya contest, where each one of us roams the floor, try to find the weirdest and or most interesting thing we can for $20 or less. Previous winners have been my Naked Guile doll, which was Guile from Street Fighter II wearing nothing but combat boots. Dan won with some Sonic the Hedgehog shampoo a few years ago. That was pretty awesome.
Good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun. And Dean here won with a kimono that he pranced around the room in.
I had to work hard for that one, all right? I had to work real hard.
You looked fantastic.
I did, thank you. I still have it.
Where is it?
Not here. It's hot, dude. I'm not wearing that thing.
But see, with the kimono, you just wear that.
We might have been kicked out.
Or given a better show slot.
That's
Maybe.
true.
Also
Who
true.
knows?
Next year.
Who knows?
Next year.
Free meals.
That's sad. That's a bummer.
Nabbit. All right. Oh, well, we're going to do our little contest, and then we'll finish off whatever time we have doing our 10, 20, 30, which is where we talk about the games that came out 10, 20, and 30 years ago and try to make it entertaining for all of you folks. So, who wants to go first this year?
I'll go first.
Dan's going to go first.
All right, so I got here late and had about 10 minutes on the show floor with which to purchase something. So as I was walking around, I like to, when we do these contests, right, like a lot of the vendors have stuff up, you know, kind of prominently displayed around, and it's very cool. But where I like to shop is those buckets under the table that have like a bunch of schmegma on them, and like this just, and you look at it, you're like, oh, what's that? That's where I am, right? So what I found, complete in box, and not a very nice box, but for the bargain basement price of $5, I found, oh no, some Wii,
Wow.
not Wii U, not these are Wii boxing gloves.
Wow.
And it says on here to get serious, get fit. And looking at this box, I can't imagine being any more serious about getting fit than I am right now.
Does it have an adjustable Velcro strap?
Well, we're about to find out, Kris. 'Cause,
Wow.
like, here, this side of the box, I don't know what's supposed to go in there. That side's empty. I didn't inspect it before I bought it either. I just grabbed it. That looks dumb. I mean, this side of the box though has both boxing gloves still in the package. So let's.
Somebody didn't get fit.
Somebody did not take their box purchase here. Like, so, first of all, what is on this side of the box? What am I missing?
More gloves?
Would you need that big of instruction?
Is
Put the
this-
gloves on and protect. That's a postcard at best.
Is this
So-
two boxes taped together?
Maybe?
I think it is.
Why is it two boxes together? All right, well, hold on. If I can do this without damaging it, somebody's about to get a free box.
Chris, you look like Brock Lesnar right now. You're looking good. You look like an MMA fighter.
Dude, Dan, it matches your chair.
It does. Oh.
Look at that.
Whatever.
Wow.
Even if I don't win the contest, I feel like I'm going home a winner.
All right, so they're not boxing gloves because your fingers are sticking out them, right? That's not how boxing gloves
No,
work.
these are MMA gloves, but you put in, so there's a little spot in here. These are actually quite comfortable, surprisingly enough. So you put your Wiimote and the nunchuck in each of these, and then mimic throwing punch. I don't know. I didn't play much of the Wii. Was there, other than Punch Out, a good boxing game that I could have trained on? Wii Sports.
Yeah, there's the Wii Sports.
Okay. Well, that was the obvious answer. I should have known that one. So, yeah, I mean, these are like some Brock Lesnar style MMA gloves, and I'm super happy with my purchase now.
And well, you should.
I know. So like, all I need is some Wiimotes, and I'm ready.
Yeah,
to,
you're ready to go.
To shadow box and get fit, Chris.
You don't even need them.
Would anyone like a box? Done. Sold. Bullet Club. Boom. There it is.
All right, that's
Sweet. So,
this is gonna be hard to top.
I win, right?
Clearly.
Surprise box. I mean,
Surprise box.
To be fair, I dumped an entire garbage can full of e-readers on the floor and I still lost.
that's true. That's true. I'm gonna keep these on though.
You want them?
That was a good time. I still have like 30
Yeah.
of those things at home. I still have the trash can though. The trash can's getting good use.
Gets great use out of that.
Oh wait, I got ripped off. The price tag on here says $4. He sold it.
Oh, it was an extra $1 for that second box.
That's right. That's
Wow,
what it was.
that was an extra. Yeah,
box
the
was
extra box of $1.
$1.
That. All right, I'll go next.
All right.
So what I wound up picking up was I look around. I kind of tend to look up. Where you're looking down on the ground, I like to look up at whatever's like hanging out, just kind of dangling from something. And I
That
found
fully explains our relationship.
it's how we met. So
It's down
yeah,
there,
not much.
It's not wrong.
So I walked past this one booth that had these cool things sitting on the top, and I bought a whole set of them. These are genuine Mario, I think, greeting cards. They are 2 cards in each package, which I will open because I don't care, and I think they're wonderful. So let's see, we've got a Ninja from Super Mario Brothers 2. You and I are 2 of a kind. Aww. Let's see what else we got. So they were $5 each. I bought 4 packs, so I spent $20. Let's see what else we got here. We've got a Hoop Star, also from Super Mario Brothers 2. It says, "I'm bugging you to have a great birthday." Oh man,
That one's cute.
that one's cute. Let's see. What do we got here? Wondering how I stay busy while I'm missing you?
That's Luigi, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I'm finding plenty to do. Oh, he's playing Mario too. Look at that. That's precious.
What year are these from?
That's a good question.
There's
What's
no-
my? Oh, they're by Nexoft.
1989.
1989.
A fine year.
Wow. All right. We got Mauser here. Mauser from Mario 2, one of my favorites. I love Mauser. Call me anytime. I'm all ears.
Ah, that's-
Yeah, because he's got big ears. That is hilarious. Let's see. We've got Princess Toadstool here. You make me feel. What do you think? Like a natural woman. That's good. Any other guesses?
I really hope it's like a natural woman.
Like a princess.
Oh,
All right.
That was kind of obvious now that you put it out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of right there.
All right, let's see. We got hats off. There's Toad's head. I know they said recently they confirmed that wasn't a hat. Look at that. It's a hat.
Oh.
Hats off to a good friend. Oh, wow.
So,
Wow. Look. Wow. Look. That's.
It looks like he ripped his hair off.
It's just a
Wow.
fleshy circle.
Even and I mean, to be fair, these guys aren't looking too nice either. They're looking kind of shady, really. But that's yeah, that is wow. All right, we got the last one here. Oh, we've got Feeling Lousy. Oh, poor Mario's in bed. It's Is For the Birds, Get Well Soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a nice card.
Yeah,
it's just a nice.
He had two
sentiment
solid
for
ones, so,
Brandon
I
yeah.
never
Sick.
pictured tweeters as birds, but all right, whatever. And then, oh, it's a duplicate. I got Call Me Anytime again. Wonder if it says something different.
Probably not.
Probably not. Nope, he's still all ears. So there we go. I got a set of Super Mario 2 greeting cards from 1989 by Nexoft, 3868 Carson Street, Torrance, California, 90503. Ta-da. All right, Dean, what you got?
You guys got, style when you shop. I just look for whatever shit catches my eye. And actually, it wasn't my eye that caught this. It was my roommate, Jesse. Where are you? Just raise your hand. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. So I saw this and I was like, yeah, I got a competitor this year. Because normally, like, I don't feel confident about what I get. The Interactor was a little different, but yeah, this is Kris, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna let you see
distracted
it
by my
first.
cards.
Here
All right.
you go.
Ah, I almost bought that.
Yeah, so I got he's it's Link. And I don't know, he's drunk. I don't know what he's doing. There's a mummy trying to kill him, but
It's
like
a Gypto.
It's a Gypto, sorry. But it's interesting because the Gypto has some dirt on his crotch area, and Link has that same dirt on his chest. So I don't know what's going on.
Wow, his face is spectacular.
Right? All right. So here we go, guys. We're gonna pass this around. Yeah,
go
it's
ahead,
fine.
Pass this around. That's something special. That's a trophy. Did you know that? That is a trophy. That same booth had a.
All dirt on your chest is a trophy.
yes, it is.
Jesus.
As a matter of fact,
It's a sign of adoration.
there was a complete one of those at that same
didn't know.
booth.
He
that
wanted
has the backer on it.
he wanted 25 for it, and I mean that face is just you can't put a price on that, but I put $20 as a price on it, and he said, yeah, sure, let's do it. So yeah, it is my new favorite thing. It is my Ronald McDonald Walk of Shame.
Well,
because
it is.
Yeah,
it is used.
You know,
it
because
is rode hard and put away wet.
yeah, so that is now my favorite thing because I don't have any trophies like you do. Also, they're falling like kind of backwards, and Link just
Yeah.
kind of looks like, oh God, no.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be like that.
No,
I
they're
think
not.
That's just age and whatever happened to his chest.
It's character, Kris. It's character.
And lots and lots of love.
Yes.
Lots of love.
So much.
Call it love.
It was a lot stickier when I got it. I washed it off. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean they had a bunch of them, and the other ones were in a lot better shape. But I mean, why do I want something in good shape for this? I want something in the worst shape possible. Runners up were a $175 Punisher action figure that had a dick for a gun.
Oh,
Which
that was
great.
amazing.
Yeah,
That was
I wanted that.
incredible.
Gun for a dick. Sorry, not dick for a gun, because that's I don't know how you would do that.
Not well.
It wouldn't be good. But yeah, that was real good. There was an Obi-Wan Kenobi action figure that was just the robe. He was real great. I like that one.
That same
Spoilers,
booth had
man.
I couldn't
the
afford
Darth
them. They were
Vader
too much.
toothbrush.
Yes.
The Darth
Yeah.
Vader. Oh, okay, so they had this Darth Vader toothbrush. If it wasn't $45, I totally would have bought it. It's a Darth Vader toothbrush that just looks like Darth Vader. You take the head off, and there's a toothbrush where the head used to be. So it's just Darth Vader with a giant toothbrush for a head. I was laughing so hard at it, I was in tears. It was beautiful.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of ridiculous crap at this year. Not as much as there has been in the past years. There was no Naked Guile.
There was no Naked Guile, no.
Yeah, but besides that, I mean, that booth
Don't
is
break the
primarily these are expensive. Dude. These are like $300. Don't break it.
Very
Are they
adjustable.
really?
Yeah, they're like what is this? DX racers? Yeah, these are what all the cool kid streamers use. Yeah.
All right.
We're not that cool. I don't even know why they gave these to us.
I don't either.
I'm still in all that. One, you guys are here again. Thank you for you. A round of applause for you guys again showing up. Thank you. Also, Rocker Modern Life hat, great, love it. Thank you. But yeah, no, that guy had all the cool stuff at his booth. I felt like. What are you looking for?
Oh, I thought I saw somebody, and there was somebody I saw outside with an Alucard.
They're an Alucard here?
It was an Alucard cosplay. That was amazing.
Yeah,
I
we were hoping that
really,
person
really
was gonna pop in here, but I guess not. It's fine. It's fine. Alucard's too cool for us. He's busy, haunting a castle or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that thing is pretty interesting. I hope people enjoy it. I hope it's a competitor this year. I feel like it is. I feel like I did all right this year. A lot of these.
Jess, you're the judge. You're the judge. Well, no, you're going to judge like the clapping or whatever.
You're judging
so
the audience.
you're judging the audience.
Yep.
She's here to judge you.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
She's here.
We
Yes.
want to make this as complicated as possible.
I mean,
So when Jess is done judging you, judging us, we're going to go find people from outside and ask them what they think, too. We're not even going to show them the stuff.
it's a system of balance and measures. Is that what they call that?
Checks
Checks
and
and balances and measures, whatever.
Jeez, open a
Yeah.
book, Dean.
I've been drinking.
That's not an excuse.
It is for me.
They were drinking when they wrote it.
That's true. That's true.
All right,
okay, all right.
All right. So I think that wraps it up. Right?
That wraps it up. All right, so for the Wii Fit boxing, the Wii boxing gloves for $5 for Dan. Oh boy, that's a lot of the audience. The cards from me. Yeah, no, I'm out.
You lost.
Dean, well, I didn't lose. I got to take these home. I got Christmas cards. I'm good. And that thing.
Yes. Yes.
He wins.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was making a wrestling belt that has Geekade World Champion on it. It's not done yet. When it is done, I will take a picture and all you guys will see it because it's going to be everywhere that I go for the next year.
You got to take a picture of that with the kimono and that.
I'm gonna.
tie
Oh,
and
that's the
clothes.
belt. That is the belt for the kimono now. Yeah. So when that's done, you guys will all see that. Thank you for making me the champion this year. I much appreciate it. And do you guys have anything cool? We did this last year, and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
actually
Did
saw
anybody
some
else
cool
buy
stuff.
anything cool at the show?
Bring it up. Let's see it. I don't know what that is, but it looks interesting. Is that like
Yeah.
a Binding of Isaac type deal? Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool. I
Wow.
like that. That's pretty dope. That's
That
dope.
thing's existence seems terrifying.
The fact that someone made that.
Can you imagine being that?
No. I don't have a mouth.
It's just an eye.
Just an eye.
Wow,
Only can
that's-
see things.
That is awesome.
Living terror every day. He would be. Absolutely. Anyone else? We got anything cool?
That guy's pretty cool.
He is cool.
What do you got?
Nope,
I
they're
think he's
out.
just leaving. Oh.
Bring it. Is that salami? What is that?
Did you buy cookie dough here? Because you should not trust them out there with selling you raw food products. It's
What?
no sure.
Did
Don't
you
eat
buy that here?
dude? Do not eat that.
I got it signed.
You got it signed.
By
By
who?
who?
Please say Charles Martinet.
The Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, all right,
okay,
cool, man,
all right,
cool.
All right, that's
I dig
cool.
it.
Be careful. It looks like it's rubbing off.
The cookie dough or the
that-
ink?
No, the ink. It looks like the ink's coming off. Be
That is
careful with that.
unrefrigerated cookie dough. That is just.
Don't eat that. Don't make cookies. Very nice.
All right,
Very
cool.
nice.
Yeah, don't eat that either.
Don't
Eating
definitely
money
don't
is
do that.
terrible. Anyone else? Bring it up. Nope. Okay. I've heard of it. There's a staff guy at our website who loves it. All right.
That is
Very
fantastic.
nice. Very nice. Oh, we're bringing back up
Dude,
Zelda.
Princess Zelda is bringing this back to you.
All right. I like it. I like it. This is the best way this could have ever gone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Princess.
That is also fantastic, by the way. That is
can
really,
you
really
pass
awesome.
that over here, Dean? I didn't.
Yeah. You want to get a good look at Link?
I mean,
I saw that too. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
They
what is
just.
wrong with his mouth?
I wish I knew.
Everything. everything.
It looks like there was supposed to be something in there that got knocked out.
Like a cigar?
Yeah, like it looks like he was jumping like, man, see, I'll get you, blink. Because that's what he sounds like in my mind.
Excuse me,
Man, Princess Zelda is Ganondorf.
Is that what happens when he swings the sword? Meh, meh, meh.
It's just, I mean, you really are.
Jess has got an eye for garbage.
Oh, it's too real. It's too real, Jess. You enjoy that, Dean.
I will. He's going to go up on my... where are we putting him, Jess? Where are we putting this trophy? Floating shelves. I don't know what those are, but we're building them, we're putting them up, and he's going on them.
That's right. That's the only thing that's going on the floor.
All right, so 10, 20, 30. Is that
10,
what we're
20,
doing?
30. Yeah, I mean, how much time do we have left? How long is this?
Got a half
Did
hour.
anyone I don't even know how. All right, so we got like a half.
We go to like 7:20.
All right.
Man, I could
All right,
really
so
use beer.
so in case anybody is new here and hasn't seen us before, we are the Stone Age Gamer Podcast, and we just talk about games every week. Me and Dan, we just kind of bullshit about video games. And once a month,
Language added it to you today. We are in a public forum, and if I can keep it together, you two should be able.
You two mooks.
Right?
it's the mookiest
Sorry.
name I've been called. Anyway, so
Right?
once a month,
Yeah.
last week of the month, we do something called the 10, 20, 30. It's not an original idea, but it's an idea that
It's one that I stole.
it's one that you
Yeah,
stole, and you did a
100%.
darn good job of it.
Yeah, but they call theirs the 30-20-10, which is way less cool.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we
10,
do
20,
it
30
the other.
sounds way better.
Do we do it the other way? Do we go 10, 20, 30?
We
we-
do.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we're legitimate.
I totally
actually
listen.
did only find out about it, much like the name of our website. For those of you who don't know, we started the podcast called The Stone Age Gamer, and then a couple months into it, found out that there was a website called The StoneAge Gamer, and he was actually cool enough to
Now he's
let
our
us
sponsor.
use the name
Yeah.
and be
Yeah.
a sponsor instead of being like, hey, don't do that, not cool.
Yeah.
But
Super
the
nice
same thing
guy,
with
yeah.
the 10, 20, 30. It was an idea that I stole inadvertently. I
Good
didn't know.
times.
Yeah, well, you know.
So anyway, we talk about notable games that came out 10, 20, and 30 years ago this month. And we've got some cool stuff to talk
Got some
about.
keepers.
So let's jump in the time machine, go back to June 2008. And did any of you guys play Space Invaders Extreme for the DS and or PSP?
That was a good game.
It was an awesome
Was it?
game.
Yeah, it was like playing Space Invaders on an acid trip. That's what I liked about it the most. Drugs.
It was
Yeah,
way
sort of.
trippier than that.
Yeah, it was way trippier.
Yeah, it was way trippier than Pac-Man Champion Edition. It was like very musical too. It had this really cool, like you were almost playing it rhythmically, but not. if I
No, yeah, you're
remember.
right. Yeah, it had some crazy like techno-ish music, like electronic music.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
say techno.
I
but,
played the heck out of this game,
it was
and
a
I
good
remember
game.
almost nothing about it.
Neither do I. Yeah, I mean, I know that it was super trippy. That's what I remember. So, I mean, check it out. It's probably stupid cheap now. Like,
Yeah, I don't think that's an expensive one.
you guys should go get it. Go out there and go get it, everyone.
I'm sure, yeah, somebody out there.
Yes.
Fight over that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
copy that's at the con, please.
Also,
Really?
Oh,
yes,
shit,
you got
all
10
right.
minutes. Leave our panel and go get some.
That's right. Stop listening to us. Go get Space Invaders.
We're recording this. We'll
Extreme.
post it later.
Yeah. You
Uh,
can listen on Friday.
yeah. Next Friday.
Next
Wow. Yeah, we got a long time to edit this.
We do.
I'm not editing anything.
No, that's good.
All right, let's see what else came out in June 2008. Ninja Gaiden 2 for the 360.
I didn't play that one.
This is the one where he had that big shitty scythe on his back, right?
Is it?
Yeah,
it
he was
shitty?
like Ryu the Grim Reaper, and I'm like, I'm not feeling that.
I also didn't try this. I played the heck out of Ninja Gaiden 1 on Xbox.
That was a good game. That was
I
a
loved
solid
that game.
It was really hard though. Oh my god, was it hard?
But it was one of those kind of hard where, like, if you screwed up, you knew it was your fault.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I didn't feel like there were a lot of cheap deaths in there. I'd find all these guys, and they'd be throwing those stupid things that would stick in you, and that explode 2 seconds later, and I'd be like, damn it, I missed one. That's
Those
on
guys
me.
were dicks.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
those guys were dicks.
Yeah.
But no, I
Was
didn't.
that exclusive to Xbox or was it multi-platform?
I think Ninja Gaiden 2 was exclusive to 360.
360. Yeah.
I know Ninja
That's why I didn't play
Gaiden
it.
1 wound up getting ported all over the planet, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think 2 was exclusive to that.
All right.
So exclusive to PlayStation 3, though, was Metal Gear Solid 4, which came out this month 10 years ago.
That game,
weird.
man.
That
Oh.
is weird.
That makes me feel really old.
You know, let's. I'm gonna take a beat here for a minute. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you my hot take on this. That game,
Your
like.
hot take 10 years later? That's
yeah,
not, that's
yeah.
not how
well,
hot takes
now it's a
work.
hot take. It's a hot take for me.
Yeah.
The
very,
coldest
very-
of takes.
He microwaved it. He's good.
Yeah, I did. I
Hot
reheated
on the
it.
outside.
Yeah, so that game, like, what the? Oh, those cutscenes, like, I thought it looked like Snake was just straight up dead on the ground, Spoilers, by the way. And then all of a sudden, he just crawls back to life, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, just he comes out of that big ass like microwave type thing that he was crawling through or whatever, and like he's just kind of lying there, and then all of a sudden, and I'm like, I'm out. Like this. Also, the cutscenes were like 4 hours long.
Yeah, the final cutscene in that game is like, strap in, pack a lunch. You're gonna be here for a while. Is this on now? Yeah. Is it? I didn't.
All right.
You're welcome. I did it.
Thank you, Dean.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dean.
Thanks, announcer guy.
It is so long.
It is
such a good game.
It is like all the mechanical parts and gameplay is great. However, like I don't know. I mean, 5 was good too, but 5 was real weird.
5 is super weird, but like this is still gonna make infinitely more sense than Death Stranding.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
without question.
The most trickiest walking simulator in the world.
I'm still really excited about the game. I have no idea like why there's a naked baby inside Norman Reedus. That doesn't make any sense.
But we got to see his
me.
butt
Would a
cheeks,
fully
though.
clothed baby inside Norman Reedus make
That
more
would
sense?
make way more sense. Absolutely. Of course it would.
That baby
Why else
is
would
like.
he have that baby inside him if it wasn't clothed?
But he gave us the thumbs up, though.
I know.
Everything's okay. That game's gonna be great because that little
like that.
baby gave us the thumbs up.
Yes, the little baby
That
who
should be
does
the
look like
Norman Reedus
this
baby.
little toad in here, right? I mean,
Give him the thumbs up.
it's
Dan, you're
horrifying. I know, right? It's not good.
Dan, you're spoiling the game. You're gonna let them know that that little baby grows up to be Toad.
Oh my God! If that is what Death Stranding ends up being, like if at the end of it you're playing like a hyper realistic version of Treasure Tracker, I'm really
I'm
really
down.
excited
I am
about it.
so down.
And honestly, would that be out of the realm of possibility for Kojima to do?
No, it would
No.
not.
Not
That
even a
would
little
make-
bit.
In fact, that might even be a little too expected at this
I'm gonna
point.
be sad if that's not the game now. Right?
There you go.
Come on.
My favorite thing. All right, what else we got, Chris?
I didn't even buy. I actually bought Metal Gear Solid 4 before I bought a PS3.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, I had every Metal Gear game up to that point, even freaking document of Metal Gear Solid 2 on PS2. But I
was living in Florida when that game came out, and I went to pick up my pre-order at a GameStop, and they handed me like the special edition, like with the art book and
They
all
put
the
it in your
fancy
hands and
stuff.
everything.
And I was thinking to myself, like, I didn't pay for that, but he handed it to me, so that's cool. I'm gonna walk out with that. And I got like seconds away from putting the key into the car to unlock my door before he said, "Hey, gave you the wrong one. You gotta come back. I'm gonna get fired." And I was like, "All right,
Sucks for you.
all right."
I couldn't hear you. You have to contact me by codec.
That's right.
Drive away.
It's that close, but I'm a good person, Chris.
You are a good
You
person,
are?
Dan.
Sometimes
All right.
there's schmutz on this table.
Can you get the schmutz off the Zelda too?
I might be schmutz from the Zelda.
Yeah, it might be.
It might be.
What else we got, Chris?
Need a priest for that. All right. One more game, notable game that came out in June 2008 was this one. I find as a marvel of modern technology. Guitar Hero on Tour for DS. Did any of you guys play that game?
I mean,
That
that's
thing
when
was
Guitar Hero was still
crazy.
popular, you know?
I remember when they announced this game and thinking, all right, how are you going to do Guitar Hero on, like, are you going to sell a little mini guitar? It was genius, all right? So the DS, not the 3DS, had that Game Boy Advance slot, and you plugged this crazy grip thing in that had 4 Guitar Hero buttons on it, and you held the DS sideways like this, so you had the screen over here that was displaying all the notes, and it came with a guitar pick stylus, and you pressed the grip buttons and plucked the strings on the touch screen.
It worked, and it shouldn't have.
It was genius.
It came
They
with a
should have
sweet-ass
just made
guitar
a
pick,
ukulele
too.
hero. And
Oh,
it
that
would've
would've been
way
awesome.
cooler. But yeah, no, there was no reason that game should have worked, and it was one of the things that was so cool about like the DS and the 3DS. Well, just DS.
Mostly the DS.
Mostly the DS, when they would do weird stuff like this Guitar Hero game, or they would do Boktai, you know, like
Oh
just
yeah, it was
weird
the GBA
stuff.
Boktai with the
Yeah,
sun
like they,
sensor in it
it
and
used
stuff.
to be like weird, interesting things.
I mean, heck, even the Ninja Gaiden game on that was holding
yeah, like
a book
you had
style.
to hold it like a book. And
Another game that shouldn't have worked,
no, but somehow it did.
but somehow it did.
It's still way better than what was it, Phantom Hourglass or whatever that was.
I feel like it was
Yeah,
a good way to
the
get
train
carpal
simulator.
tunnel though, because you had to claw that thing.
You did
dude.
have to claw it. It was not
Oh.
large.
Oh no, yeah, that was a tough thing to play. I had it. It was
See, now,
cool,
but here I'm thinking though, like, what if you had a pop socket now for your DS to play like?
I mean,
I'm gonna-
they came one came with Kid Icarus. Remember that Kid Icarus Uprising on 3DS came with a stand so that you could play that ridiculous
That's right,
control
it did.
scheme. The 3DS is too heavy.
when you need a kickstand for your game, that's probably not good.
That game was bananas. I love that game. I love that game. But so that's what one of those things is. Somebody tried to tell me that I could win one in a contest earlier. I had no idea what it was.
What, a pop socket?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
oh, you want a pop socket? I don't know what is that food? I don't know what that is.
No, it's incredible
Did you say
because
Hot Pocket?
now that our phones have gotten so much larger, I can't comfortably play pad for hours and hours without this. I mean, so, you know. And look, it's a kickstand too. Look at that. That's not. You can't hold that comfortably.
No, I can't.
It's not useful.
Mine doesn't work. I don't.
Damn it, Dean.
Best kickstand ever.
Wait.
Oh boy, look at
Perfect.
that.
That's what
Perfect.
it is. There
That's
you
what I
go.
needed it for.
I no longer feel bad about losing to this. That is. Wow.
I feel worse
Multi-tools.
now, for some reason.
Yeah. Well, all right. What else
All right,
we got?
let's head back. Let's head back 20 years.
Let's do it.
To June of 1998. What was going on in 1998?
It was
then?
N64 era, wasn't it?
I don't know, there's still kids in the room.
Yeah. All right.
Can't
Fair
get
enough. All right, so I'm going to rely on one of you guys to talk about this one because I know almost nothing about it.
Let's
Need
do
for
it.
Speed Hot Pursuit for PlayStation 1.
Oh, that one was good. That was like,
I remember selling a ton of copies of it. This was the one where the cops were chasing you, right?
yeah, it was
Yep.
super fun. It was like, let's teach kids how to run from cops, which is awesome. I mean, I think it
Yeah,
is,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. There's nothing better that you could learn from a video game than to run from the cops. I feel like Grand Theft Auto might have had that on lock after Grand Theft Auto 3 came out.
Yeah, but that.
That was PS2.
If we're
talking
being
PS2,
honest,
yeah.
this one is way more realistic in a way to run from the cops than
Yes.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
I mean, just if we're like, am I the only one who's in here right now who thinks every time they drive by a cop, that's the route I'm going to take if I have to outrun them for some reason? Like, nobody else thinks that instantly. You're all liars.
I'm there with you, man.
Okay, good. Thank
All
you.
right. I usually don't think. I just look at
You
the
drive a
cops and
minivan,
think,
so you're fine.
That's-
No one's going to pull you over.
I'll never find the bodies. All right. Also, 20 years ago, another game I've always wanted to play and I never did. The original Klonoa came out on PlayStation.
That
It's
fox
so
thing.
charming.
Fox.
Noah is such
adorable.
a cute little character, and like I am shocked that it is not still more popular.
Yeah, they even remade it on the Wii and it didn't. do
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
It
It's very
always
strange.
reminded me of a Sanrio character.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that
Klonoa
would
looks
definitely
very much
fit in,
like
fit in that mold.
Bats Maru and
I
Hello
want them to
Kitty
make.
and-
They should make a video game out of that new one that came out, a Getsuo or what the one on
a
Netflix.
Gretsuo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's
It
an
is
amazing show.
Very awesome.
Oh man,
It's angry Hello Kitty, Chris.
yeah.
Oh, she goes like
She screams
she's
death
like,
metal at karaoke.
Yeah, she's an office cat during the day, naturally, and then at night, to take out her frustrations and not murder her coworkers, she does death metal karaoke.
It's great. It's the best
amazing.
thing ever.
It's as cool as it sounds.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Also, 20 years ago, we had the drastically inferior to the Saturn version, X-Men vs. Street Fighter for PlayStation.
Ooh, it's not good.
Yeah. That was not a great game. I mean, the Saturn one's amazing.
Yeah,
I
the
played
Saturn
the
one's great.
Heck out of the Saturn game. Oh, that was awesome. With the silly 4 meg cart thing. All right, so the Saturn version didn't come out in America, in case anyone didn't know. And it was arcade perfect, but it came with this ridiculous 4 meg cartridge that you had to jam in the back of the Saturn. But since it was a Japanese import, I had the American Saturn, so I had to get this little like freeloader cartridge thing. And you put it in there to boot it up, and then you have to like take it out and zap the 4 meg cartridge in like a split second, or it wouldn't work. So you have to do it like 6 or 7 times just to get it to work once. Oh no, I was way too poor for that. My freeloader. Oh man, I played the heck out of this game. I love the Versus series.
It was
Not-
so good.
Not anymore, but
No, not so much anymore.
yeah, no, I did not care for
You weren't on
Ultimate.
that Infinite train or whatever. It was.
Infinite, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to like it.
I heard not good things about
The game
that.
was ugly.
It's
It
just
is
you
what it
shouldn't
is.
take comic book characters and make them look realistic.
Yeah,
Like
no, you
unless
should
you're gonna make their like if it had been their movie counterparts in the game, then I think I would have been okay with it. But you're looking at like comic book characters in this really realistic style, but that's
Yeah, it
still
was
not
overly
realistic
detailed,
at the same
but
time.
yeah,
It's very
kinda
it just
cel-shaded,
doesn't
yeah.
really work for me. I mean, the game is done well enough.
Yeah, it's
You
all right,
know.
but it's not in like any tournaments or anything
Yeah.
anymore. I tell you what's never. I don't think I've ever seen a tournament on Mortal Kombat 4 hit PlayStation and N64.
Is
That
that
was-
the one where Quan Chi rips your leg off
Yes.
and beats you to death with it? All right, that game's awesome. Like just for that
That's
alone.
probably my favorite fatality ever. He just grabs a leg, rips it off, and then just beats it, and he doesn't stop.
No,
like
no,
it
it
says
just
Quan Chi
keeps
wins,
going.
and he just keeps on going. Like no matter.
He wants
There
you
is-
to know just how done you are.
Until you press that button, he's not going to stop. It's fantastic. Now, I enjoyed that game. I enjoyed the heck of that game for like an afternoon.
Yeah, because like that was the first one that was like 3D. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you could
It was all
sort
polygonal.
of. Yeah, it's not great. It
Nah,
hasn't
it's-
aged well.
Yeah, no,
at
God
all.
no.
Well, they got the new ones now. It's okay.
I liked you could pick up rocks in that one. You just pick up a giant boulder.
Yeah, you could pick up stuff and throw it around.
There's a stage you could throw somebody into a big fan. That was hilarious.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, gratuitously violent, but it's Mortal Kombat.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
they-
exactly.
A lot of the characters they introduced in that one were not great.
Yeah, like Fujin.
Yeah, like
The wind
Fujin wasn't
dude.
great.
I always thought Quan Chi looked silly.
He does.
He just
like
looks fun.
objectively, he looks
Yeah.
silly. I can't remember who the other ones are.
I can't
It
either.
doesn't matter.
All right, moving on. Funny that we brought this up earlier. Grand Theft Auto. The first Grand Theft Auto came out on PlayStation in June of 1998.
It's the only one that I've ever liked.
I had that.
Because
Game.
it was a top-down,
Yeah,
like
that was an
driving
interesting
sim.
game.
Very, very different.
Yeah, I mean they sort of redid it again with Chinatown Wars.
Oh, yeah, the
for,
DS
for the
one.
DS.
Yeah.
They went back to that, but I mean that was just what the system could handle at the time. That's a great game that really undersold on the DS, which sucks. But back to the original one, I remember playing that and blew my mind absolutely. And I mean I was 98, 10, 11, and I was just like you could drive around, you could go. I mean, they didn't know I was playing it, so my friend had it. It was a pirated copy of. It was on a PlayStation.
Dissing Marge over here.
I know.
Marge is
Marge
a
is a
saint.
lovely woman,
Yeah.
but
She'll
not
never
a
hear
very
this, so it's
observant
fine.
parent.
It's fine. Yeah, so my friend had it. It was like a pirated copy on something called a GoldenEye loader for the PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had it ripped, and we played it forever. And then I got Grand Theft Auto London and Grand Theft Auto 2 hard copy. Those are they're good games. Admittedly, they probably don't hold up well for people who don't like top-down stuff, because someone will probably see that now and they'll be like, "Oh my God, this is how it all started." And then they'll see it and they're like, "This isn't like Grand Theft Auto 5." Like,
Oh, it's so.
Yeah, you know.
It's just worlds
Yeah.
different.
yeah.
now.
So I can't imagine like people now, like any kid picking that's probably gonna be like, "This is freaking garbage." But whatever. It's a different time, I guess.
Different time.
Hit me with another one, Chris.
All right, we
All
got
right.
10 minutes before we got to go, so you got a rapid fire here.
All right,
Chris.
well, probably the hardest hitter we got on this list. It also came out in June of '98. Banjo-Kazooie.
I love that game. We can stop here. That's a great game. I love that game. I love them all. I even love Nuts and Bolts. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. I love that game. Yeah, no, Banjo-Kazooie, like, I remember playing that, and, that hit me. Like, Mario was great. I really loved Mario growing up, but there was just something about the silliness of Banjo-Kazooie. I guess because it was a little comedic with the dialogue and stuff. It kind of hit me a little more, and I really enjoyed that game. I played the absolute crap out of it. Nope, not it. Nope, I don't. That's a picture of me when I was like 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jess, are you texting
Your phone
pictures
locked?
of Dean?
Ah.
Here, you want
Are
to see
you?
it? It's terrible.
Oh, here,
It is.
Yeah, pass that over.
It's something bad. It's something fierce. Here.
Oh my God, you were so cute. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, that might have been my 7th grade.
Look at you and your JC Chazé haircut. It's amazing.
Thanks.
So
Yeah.
Banjo,
Was that a
well,
person, JC Chazé? That was a instinct dude? Or
I don't know. It
that-
sounded like
I
you
don't
just
know.
made it up, but it's fine.
I might have.
Dan, did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie?
No! Not even a little bit. That is so not for me. I mean, no judgment on Dean. Well, a little judgment on Dean, but unrelated. No, it's just I didn't have a 64 at that time, and looking at games like that, like in 1998, I was 18, 17, something like, I don't know. I'm old now and I can't remember. So, but that was just not, I was not the market for that game at all. Like I was going to punk rock shows in Philly and getting into pits.
Not a lot of banjo there.
Not a lot of banjo kazooie.
Or kazooies.
Or kazooies.
Like old school
Wow, I
hardcore
just
shows.
got that.
Yeah.
I just never pieced together that was a kazoo.
Really?
Never
Until
pieced that
just
until
now?
just now. Wow. All
That's
right.
some next level shit, Kris.
I'm glad you were all here to share in that.
I got that one.
Yeah, did you get that?
I got
ukulele?
that one.
Like,
That would have been bad news.
See, now, I've never
like that
messed
one.
around with Banjo Kazooie, and I thought, all right, well, ukulele's out, so I'm gonna mess around with this one, and it didn't sell me on it. So
I'm not super I've never been big into like collectathons.
yeah, I mean, I played a lot of
I
Donkey
just
Kong
don't have
64,
time.
and I
Well,
didn't
you know.
love it. So
The great thing about ukulele was it was super faithful to Banjo Kazooie. The bad thing was it was also super faithful to Banjo Kazooie. That was its greatness and its downfall at the same time, because they kept a lot of the mechanics that maybe worked on the N64 but should have been taken out
Yeah, it
when
was
you port
a-
something. Yeah, you know.
I could have used a map. That would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been real good.
There's
All
no
right.
map.
No.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's all kinds of dumb. All right,
That's
so
not smart.
let's blow through these. We've got. Does anyone remember Quest 64? Yes. All right, so this is before Ocarina of Time comes out. Yeah, this stupid owl. It's like Quailman from Doug, but not cool. All right, Ocarina of Time is coming out on N64, and we're just itching for this new Zelda game. And then all of a sudden, there's some advertising. Hey, look, Quest! It's the first RPG on N64. And it was freaking terrible. I rented that game with such high hopes. I brought it home and was like, what the hell is this? Oh my god, that game was so bad.
Is it like, okay, so I obviously didn't play it. Is it Dark Cloud levels of disappointment?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Worse?
No, worse. Yeah.
Wow, because that game's awful.
Dark Cloud has redeeming qualities.
It
Quest
doesn't,
60
though.
Dude,
But you're wrong, though.
The name alone is better than Quest 64.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
But, like, there was an advertisement back in the day, like in GamePro or some nonsense. See, kids, there used to be magazines back in the day. There were paper that you bought at a store and looked at. Yeah.
Yeah.
It said, like, I still remember, right? I know. It's ridiculous. I remember looking at, it was on the cover of one of the magazines, and it was like, Sony finally has their Zelda killer. And I was like, yes, I'm into this game. Whatever it is, I'm in, because they're not going to lie to me. They're advertisers.
Oh, they're gonna lie.
And I bought it, and I played it for like 10 minutes, and then I, like, threw it out a window. I was so awful game.
What else you got, Kris?
All right, let's go back 30 years to June of 1988. Metal Gear came out for NES.
Ooh. So good.
I feel asleep.
So
The
good.
truck have started to move. The classic,
have
terrible.
started to move.
Yeah. So
That
again,
game's amazing.
kids, if you haven't played the NES version of the original Metal Gear, it has just this classically terrible translation. The first person you encounter in the game is standing there. There's smoke coming out of his head. I think he's smoking a cigarette. I don't know. And then he
No,
just
he's
says,
just on fire.
I
actually.
feel asleep. I remember being a kid looking at him like, I don't know what that means.
I don't get it. This is a mature game.
Is
I don't
he
understand what he's saying.
So I didn't know what to do. Like, is he asleep? Do I try to walk past him now? Or does he just feel asleep?
Do I punch him?
Is he going to see me if I try to walk past? I had no idea. He was actually asleep. No, that game's incredible. And I know it doesn't hold up to the MSX version or whatever, but that's what we grew up on, and it was awesome.
Because we're American.
That's right. No, nothing else is more American than John Madden football for
Yeah.
Apple II.
Ugh, gross.
Can we keep going?
Yeah. Anyway,
We will talk about the finest football simulator the Apple II ever saw, Dean.
tough acting.
We talked
connected.
about it.
All right, let's
Ace
Moving on.
Hardware. RBI Baseball came out for NES. Now that's a sports
Solid
game I
game.
can get behind.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
loved RBI Baseball.
Have you played any of the new ones?
I have not. Are they any good?
I don't know.
Damn.
They're not the show, so I don't buy them.
We were when the bar we were at. They had an advertisement for it for 18, 19,
Oh, it
whatever.
looks
the fuck.
fun.
Whatever.
Yeah, no,
Peter.
looks great.
I don't know if it because that was the thing about RBI Baseball is that it was a relatively realistic simulator that didn't take itself very seriously, which made it kind of awesome. Like it's as realistic as like hockey was on the original Nintendo.
love that game.
Yeah.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey. Sorry.
You can choose your character's weight.
Yeah.
I want 4 fat guys.
Give me the big guys. They're gonna knock them over. It's gonna be awesome.
All right. Well, I mean, I love old school sports games. We got 4 minutes left to talk about the last game on my list. In June of 1988, Double Dragon came out for NES. I loved this game, even though the NES game is weird as heck.
It really is.
It's so strange.
Jimmy
because,
and Bimmy.
Jimmy and Bimmy.
No, that was Double Dragon 3.
Sorry.
This one
Love
was.
Jimmy and
So the arcade game was all about playing 2 players simultaneous, and it was like, all right, it's got 2 players. It says so on the box.
Yeah.
But no.
No,
2
no.
players alternating.
Yeah.
And you both play as Billy, and they replaced the last boss with Jimmy. So you had to beat up your brother as the last boss of the game, as the secret shadow boss or whatever. And then
Makes
Double
sense.
Dragon 2 comes out, and like Jimmy's he's reformed now. He's all good.
Yeah, we're good. That's fine
Yeah,
now.
we're good. All that stuff, yeah, don't worry about it.
We went. We had a beer. We talked it over. It's good now. We're good.
First off, just the absolute hilarity of the absurd intro to Double Dragon, where it's just like, girl standing on the street, 3 guys walk up, punch her in the gut,
Right in the
and then
face.
walk.
Oh,
what?
man.
It was so. But what they did on the NES version was they kind of made it more of an NES game, and they did this
Yeah.
a lot back then, where they try to add something to make it not really a quarter muncher, and they did this whole level up system, where like the more points you got, the more hearts you got, and the hearts would give you different moves. So in like the arcade version, you could do the elbow and punch people in the face and the jump kick from the start.
Right.
From this one, like you had to earn those moves, so you got more powerful as you went along, and that game was tough. And
But really, really damn good.
really, really damn good. Great music. I think did Rare do that one? I know Trade West published it. I can't remember. Somebody handled the port, but it was a very interesting game, and I thought it was way better than the Master System
So
version.
I vote we finish up with that because that's a high note.
That's
and
the last game on
Oh, okay, cool. So we should talk about other things I will be doing for the last. All right, so.
Dean,
Take
do
it
the
away.
thing.
Yeah,
Do the thing.
I
Oh,
will
I've
do the
been able to
thing.
say
I
it
used to be
years.
real bad with that. Yeah, so we're going to be at a bunch of stuff in the very near future. We are going to be at LI Retro, Long Island Retro. That's going to be a great thing for us. Are we doing this? Are we doing the Buy Something Will You thing, or are we just having a panel?
I think we're doing something different there.
Okay,
I think we want to reserve Buy Something Will You for
here, because everyone loves seeing all the weird shit we buy. So we'll be doing that. We're going to be at AVGC. We're going to be streaming. We're going to have a couple panels. We're doing the Waveback podcast. That's the first ever.
Yeah, we're doing a live Waveback podcast, which is our video game music podcast, where we play and talk about the video game music that we love.
Yeah, it's really awesome. If you guys haven't checked it out, we have a couple videos on our Twitch of it, on YouTube, obviously iTunes and stuff. It's really, really awesome. I think it's super interesting anyway. I'm not on it, so I'm not plugging myself. Also, we are going to do our marathon again.
Oh, yes.
We're going to be doing the Pain in the Ass-a-thon. If you guys don't know what that is, we play shitty games for an entire day. 24 hours is worth of garbage. And I mean,
Difficult games.
yeah, no.
They're usually shitty.
Bubsy's garbage.
That's what makes them as a pain
Bubsy
in the
can
ass.
go
yes.
burn in hell.
But you will beat Bubsy this year.
I
Dean.
beat Bubsy.
He did. He did it last year. He
Yeah, I
almost
did.
Finished it, so
See,
we're
I
gonna bring him on
slept
Bubsy
through
too.
It only took me
24
8 hours,
hours.
but I beat it. So, yeah,
So Bubsy 2 this year.
I guess.
Yes!
If that's what people want to see,
The
sure.
last 2 years, I have played through Link Faces of Evil for CDI, Zelda Wand of Gamelon for CDI, and this year I will be completing the Unholy Triforce by beating Zelda's Adventure for CDI.
Yeah, so check that out, guys. We will be doing that September 22nd, I believe.
Yeah, we're teamed up with the Colon Cancer Alliance. It's all to raise money for colon cancer awareness. So
we
by all
do.
means.
We have an art auction too. I believe we're doing that again as well.
I think so. That's up to Evan. That's still in the air.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
so give us your money,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
and we'll give it to them.
It's a
For the
lot of
butts.
fun. Hang out in the chat, come talk with us and stuff. We'll all be there at some point. I'm there the entire time, mostly not on screen, mostly crying because I'm the only one that stays up the full 24 hours. Yeah, it's a great time. It's for a good cause and stuff. I believe that's all we'll be at for the summer.
That seems to be the bulk of it.
Okay,
right there.
cool. So why don't you take us home, Kris?
Well, I will also plug, there's another panel happening really soon in, I think, panel room 3. These 2 authors, Leonard Herman and Brett Weiss, they're super fascinating guys. Leonard Herman wrote Phoenix, the Ultimate History of Video Games. If you want to know anything about video game history, this guy is the guy to talk to. His book is amazing. It's super thick, incredibly dense, but very cool. And Brett Weiss is publishing the Super NES Omnibus, which, if you're a Super Nintendo fan, he's detailing every single game. He's got over 100 different contributors giving like personal accounts of the different games. These guys, they're really, really interesting folks. Their panel's starting in like 10 minutes in panel room 3.
I peed next to Brett. It was great.
All right. And that's our show. And we're in the book, yes. I think, did you submit for the book? Were you in the book?
Yes.
All right, all three of us actually have articles in the book talking about different Super Nintendo games. So, as well as that gentleman back there, that's Ferg, host of the Atari 2600 Game by Game podcast, one of my favorite podcasts on the planet. This guy talks about every Atari game ever, and he's amazing. I love his show. And he's in the book, too, talking about Bust-A-Move, which is awesome. I did. That's Jordan. Jordan also works for Geekade.com, which is our website. He does the Nonstop Comic Shop podcast, and he streams video games every Thursday. There it is. And he's also a very nice gentleman and a very funny guy. He tells good jokes. Anyway, that's our show. I have to read this from here because I forget it all the time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here today. Once again, you can get in touch with us at mail@geekade.com, as well as all flavors of social media that we inhabit. You can like us on Facebook, find us on Instagram at Geekade, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels for all our latest video content, and follow us on Twitter at @the_Geekade. You can also find us individually on Twitter. I am at Geekade Kris. That's Geekade Kris. Dan, where can the good people find you?
At Geekade Dan.
And Mr. Dean, where can people find you in this wonderful thing?
I want this chair. I really want this chair. You can find me at kimono_vestlord. You can hit me up there. I talk to people sometimes when people talk to me. I answered the question about how we came up with the name for Stone Age Gamer, and I was like, I don't fucking know. It just happened. It was just a thing.
That is a really long Twitter handle.
It was
Kimono_vestlord. Oh yeah. No
all
spaces,
there.
all
Just
one word, a
all
couple
one-
hashtags.
Wow.
So, yeah.
If
How
you're
do you expect
interested
people to remember?
in more information about anything we discussed here today, tonight, whatever, be sure to check out our show notes. And while you're at it, you can also subscribe to this and any of our other wonderful podcasts on iTunes or Stitcher, or if you're super nice, you can leave us a review because any and all feedback is welcome and appreciated. We'd like to thank our intrepid editor, who is not here and will not be editing this show, but his name's Evan and he's a nice guy. We'd like to thank Mark TDK Knight, who does our show's theme song, which is Chubby Chubby Chip Chip, which is always fun to say. But he was very nice to let us use that for our show. Check him out on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. Always remember to keep your eyes on Geekade.com for more fresh original content. That is it, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to our panel. We really appreciate each and every one of you. And that's all we got time for.
Yeah, thank you guys. It really inspires us that you guys keep coming out to this because we're just going to keep doing it then. So,
Yeah, until they tell us to stop.
we'll see you next year.
Keep playing games.
See you guys.
I love the Splatoon. Oh, I didn't see that. You look awesome.